Their mission has always been the same. Casa de los Ninos promotes child well-being and family stability in our community. They help to build strong families in a cost-effective way to stop maltreatment before it occurs.
Maricela Fair and Paul Kruppenbacher from Casa de los Ninos join us now to talk about volunteering opportunities. So great to have you here.
Thank you for inviting us.
So we know what your mission is, so what do you need when it comes to volunteers?
Volunteers.
And what type of skill set does that require?
You know, it's anybody who wants to work in the community and wants to work with children. We also have a lot of volunteer opportunities that are indirect service, clerical positions, different fundraising opportunities. But, you know, it's always great to meet individuals that want to work with infants or help tutor kids after school or just come out and hang out and play with kiddos.
So if people were interested in volunteering, they can just call and say, I'm interested in volunteering, and then they kind of come in and then you help them navigate what would be the best fit for them?
Right. They can also access our website. We have a direct link to our volunteer program there, and once they put in their information and I contact them, they can come in and take a look and get a feel for what would be a good fit for them, whether that's at the shelter, whether that's at our thrift store or one of our other programs.
Well, obviously, if they're working with children, there's got to be an extensive process as far as to become a volunteer. Is there anything that they should know before they come to you if they're really interested, or?
So, yes, definitely. All of our volunteers participate in our orientation, which is a 4-day process, as well as receive a physical, TB test, and fingerprint clearance. So that's essential to have the clearance background in order to be able to work with their kids on campus.
And then is the time frame really like up to us? Like I can give 10 hours a week, or how does that part work?
So the commitment is 6 months at 3 hours a week. And volunteers do choose the age group that they want to work with, or whatever program they're interested in, as well as their schedule.
Okay.
And we are open 7 days a week, so there's opportunities on Saturdays, Monday nights, Wednesday nights, depending upon what they'd like to do.
And so, Paul, you are a volunteer, is that correct?
Yes.
So what, I guess, was the thing that made you say, okay, I want to do this. I want to volunteer for Casa de los Ninos?
Well, I've been donating to their thrift shop for some years, and I thought about volunteering some time. And I inquired and met Maricela, and she talked me into it.
She's very convincing.
I was given the choice between being a tutor or helping change diapers. And,
so you're changing diapers.
No.
Right. That's what I would pick too.
No. So I elected to be a tutor.
And what are some of the things that you help the children learn?
Well, I work with the school age kids and help them with their homework, and as best I can. The young kids don't necessarily want to do homework, but
of course, who does?
Try to help them out. But I find I spend a lot of my time just hanging around with the kids, playing games, doing puzzles, playing basketball, soccer. I find they want attention, they just want the companionship, and that maybe that's part of the tutoring job, I don't know.
Oh yeah, absolutely, social engagement with kids. How long have you been volunteering?
Just about a year now. Yeah.
What keeps you coming back?
Hoping for a raise in pay.
Yeah, those volunteers, boy, you get paid so well.
I was told not to say that I'm coming back for the free dinners. But I have
those are good.
Oh, wonderful. Have dinner with the kids. And, oh, yeah, the food there, the kids eat very well. And, well, I keep coming back, I think, for the companionship. You know, they say that you get more out of something like this than
the people you're helping.
The people you're helping, and it's really true. You know, you really, I really become quite fond of the kids. And I tell Maricela, I was disappointed to see a few of them leave recently, and although that's the best thing for the kids.
Right. It's got to be hard though, as a volunteer, because you do get attached, and then you're happy that they're moving on and they're getting homes and things, but at the same time, I'm sure it is sad.
Well, the kids that are smarter than I am, or I don't miss, but. But it's really wonderful, and I'm impressed with how smart and energetic these kids are. They deserve our help.
What role do volunteers play in the lives of these kids? You know, what are some of the biggest things, Paul, that you've seen?
What do you mean role?
As far as an impact.
Yeah, exactly. As far as an impact, I know you said like the companionship, but I'm sure it's a little bit deeper than that as well.
Well, I'll tell you, I had one incident where I started a fight. It was terrible, but one of the boys I was working with in front of his friends bragged, Paul's my best friend. And this other boy looked at him and said, well, Paul's my best friend. And they got into an argument over this, and I had to explain I tried to be a friend to the kids. But they really latch on to you, you know. It's really something. I think just that showing some affection and spending time with them is what they feed on. You know.
Excellent. Well, thank you both for joining us today. And all the information's on your website?
All the information is on our website, and they can call me directly as well.
All right. Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you can learn more about volunteering at Casa de los Ninos by calling 624-5600 or go online to casadelosninos.org. Again, that number is 624-5600 and casadelosninos.org.
Up next, we meet our Journal community partner for the month of July that honor members of the military. Find out how right after this.